What's up, YouTube? I will be bringing you a Naruto deck profile today of slug females. Let's go ahead and jump in. Starting off on turn 0, Tauntaun. We play 3 of these. And this is actually my wife's deck. You've seen us do a gameplay of this. We noticed that we didn't have a deck profile up, so we figured we'd show you guys one. We play 3 Hataru. Still turn 0s. 2 Tintin. Just helps kind of fuel, that kind of stuff. 1 Hanari. 1 Shiho. And that'll be it for turn 0s. Set those over there. On to turn 1s. 1 Tamari. 1 Karen. 1 Yakumo. Just kind of helps nullify things, make things weaker, and females has kind of a issue early on with not having like a bunch of strong ninjas. It kind of relies on jutsus and building chakra really fast. Plus, also the win condition is a mission card, so this kind of helps get you a couple turns, that kind of thing, stall out a little bit. And that'll be it for turn 1. On to turn 2s. 2 Enos. It's just the heal one. It is really good. Some people would play the one that can make it where you can't bring out, deploy, I think, more than 1 ninja per turn, I think is the other one. That's an option as well, but we do prefer the healing one. This deck has to do with a lot of healing, letting things getting injured, that kind of thing, till you reach that mission card, which you guys will see shortly. On to turn 3s. 2 Sakura Haruna. We do play a third one, but we play 2 copies of this. This one just makes it really big. When this ninja pay 2 chakra, this ninja gets +3/+3 to the end of this turn. Additionally, when this ninja wins any victory, you win 1 battle reward. So super, super strong ninja. And then one of these is when this ninja's put in play, you can heal one of your injured ninjas, definitely helpful. Your leaf ninjas gain that +1/+0, also helpful. At the end of your turn, if you healed one or more of your ninjas, draw 1 card. This deck does a lot of healing, so that helps. Both of these have growth, so they can they can both come into play on top of each other. So I could do like a really big attack, bring this out, or use this and then bring this out if I'm gonna like squat up next turn or something. I just need this for a turn to hit hard. All right, last turn 3 is just 1 Tsunade Childhood. On to turn 4s. 1 Shizune. There's not a whole lot of good Shizunes in my opinion, and to go into the platoon, you don't necessarily need a Shizune, but she's here. It's kind of part of the deck. She's not terrible, and when this ninja is battling as a back ninja, if the head ninja receives any damage during the showdown, you can discard 1 chakra with a win symbol. In that case, reduce that damage by 1. So it can save you. It does have that possibility. Turn 4 still, just 2 Shizune Tauntaun. This is just a super good card. It's self-explanatory. When this ninja's put in play, you can search for 1 Tsunade card in your deck and put it into play. So, really easy. And then on to turn 6s, we skip turn 5, is a Tsunade. And it says, when this ninja's put in play, you can heal one of your ninjas. In that case, you can injure one of your opponent's ninjas with an interest cost equal to or less than the healed ninjas. Sorry, I am reading it through the camera too. So, when this mission card your mission cards cannot be affected by your opponent's effects. So that part is actually really big because this deck does rely on some mission cards. 1 permanent mission card specifically kind of nullifies your opponent, nullifies male ninjas. So that's one really big reason why we play the Tsunade. And then the other boss Tsunade, you know, does the heal and can remove the ninja from the battlefield. I mean, that's enough said. So if you damage something, most of the time you'll like damage an opponent's ninja and then actually heal their ninja, but remove it from the team. So it can kind of be one of those things. They're like, "What? Where are you healing me?" And then it removes the ninja from the team. Really good card. So that is it for ninjas. Onto clients. One Futaba. When you heal one of your injured ninjas, draw one card. Then Princess Kodo. Male ninjas get -1/-1 and -1 mental power. We only play one of each. There's a lot of other good cards in this deck. Some people may say that, you know, probably need more Princess Kodo. Definitely could play like 2 and 2. But I just don't want to get clogged on clients and things like that. Most of the time, we see these anyway, so it's okay. On to Jutsus. One Fist of Anger. One Reanimation Ninjutsu. So this card is actually errated. Says heal or draw one card. Then if the user has a medicine combat attribute, you can move one card from your discard pile to your hand. So it's actually heal and draw one card. It's not heal or draw one card. That is an and. I should X that out and maybe put an and sign or something there. But the card is actually errated. It's definitely one of those cards that if somebody didn't go over it, you probably never would, since the card is printed this way and they never put it in the rule book that cards could be errated. But yep, heal the target and draw one card. Then if the user has a medicine combat attribute, you can move one card from your discard pile to your hand. That still is normal. It does have to have the medicine combat attribute. It can't be a normal medical ninja. It has to have the medicine combat attribute. All right, moving on. One Infinite Embrace. Enough said. This card's really, really good. Limited to 1 for a reason. One Fist of Anger. Actually, so sorry about that. We played 2 Fist of Anger. I thought that was a Kick of Anger. So 2 Fists of Anger. So our one-ofs are 1 Reanimation Jutsu and 1 Infinite Embrace. And then we play 2 Fists of Anger. Play 2 Flying Swallow. The user gains +3 and cannot be affected by the effects of your opponent's jutsu cards during this turn. So it buffs your ninjas and protects against jutsu cards. It's stupid good card in my opinion. Very underestimated. Also a card that is very underestimated because if you successfully negate something with this, it can really, really hurt them. Change the effect of the target to the following. Give 1 damage to the user. So that can be really crucial and almost game-winning, especially on next turn if you're going to use like a Tsunade effect and remove them from the team. We play 2 of those. It's called Counter. Moving on to our last Jutsu. 3 Full Blossom Cherry Blossom Clash. That is a tongue twister. Sakura plus Chunin or higher rank or Tsunade. 1 head ninja opposing the user, discard the target, then you may give 1 damage to 1 back ninja opposing the user. Any card that removes another card from the board, even a mission card, is typically a card that is really feared. This one just absolutely discards the ninja, is devastating. I mean, if this jutsu goes off, it's pretty much game over. As long as it's on like a crucial ninja or something like that, of course. If you did it on like some chump team, well, you may have just wasted a jutsu. But if you hit a big team with this, of course, it's going to be really hard to recover from that. All right, that's it for jutsus. Last but not least, the missions. 2, Comparative Strength. Just stops your opponent's effects. Attach it to it for 2 turns. Stops the ninja's effects. Bad Dream. This one is the one I was talking about. Definitely a mission card you want to keep in play because it really can mess some male decks up. When this mission card's effect is applied, if you have only female ninjas in play, draw 2 cards. Your female ninjas cannot be affected by the effects of your male ninjas. So, I mean, any decks that require, you know, they are based around effects that target other ninjas or can do things like some chakra manipulation and things like that, it's just really going to nullify males. Puts pressure on them. We also play this permanent, Cold Eyes. When a player sends out one or more teams that include 2 or more male ninjas to battle, that player must discard 1 card from their hand if they have any. So also brutal. I mean, with these 2 in play, they're like, oh man, bad dream, and you got the discarding the cards. Super good. So it's 3 of those. We play 3 Loss. And last but not least, the Kinochi Battle. Only female ninjas can be sent out to battle during this turn. Your opponent can organize teams when this card is played. So they may be able to go ahead and organize, but unless they have an abundance of females out, it's most of the time game over. This card is super, super good and what the deck is based around. So that is it for missions. So we went over all of them. That is the core of the deck. On to the reinforcement deck. 1 Sakura Haruno and Chayo. 1 Neji Hyuga and Hinata Hyuga. I don't think this is the same one. Nope, it is a different one. And then a different version of Neji Hyuga and Hinata Hyuga. So 1 of each. They do different things. If you guys want to pause them and read them, you definitely can. They come up in different scenarios. 1 Naruto Uzumaki and Hinata Hyuga. 1 Inner Sakura. 2 Sakura Haruna and Tsunade. These are the same one. They're just different arts. 2 Sakura Haruno and Hinata Hyuga. This is also a win condition. So this is one I wanted to go over with you guys. This is another easy card to drop in this deck. When this ninja is put in play, your opponent can organize their teams. During this turn, ninja's put into play. During the turn this ninja is put into play, only female ninjas can be sent out to battle. Also super good. Kurenai and Asuma Saratobi. I always say his name a little weird. Kurenai and Asuma Saratobi. And Tamari and Gara of the Desert. And we play 2 of those. And now that I am thinking about it, I think I told you for the wrong deck. We actually do not play Hinata in this one. That is for our other medical deck. So I will be showing you guys that in the next video of the deck that these actually go with. This is my wife's the total reinforcement deck for her. So she plays another medical female deck that these cards are actually based around, and it is the win condition. So I told you guys on that, wrong on that. I apologize. We actually don't play any Hanatas in this deck, so that would be impossible to go into that. But yeah, that will be the deck for you guys. Hopefully you like the content. This one was a little bit weird for me, just because this wasn't my deck. This is my wife's deck, so it's not one that I typically play or go over. Sorry for not having exactly all of the information correct. But hopefully you guys enjoy the video still. Remember to like and subscribe. Yeah, I want to bring you guys different content and decks that maybe I'm not even comfortable with. That way you can still just get an idea of the builds and have fun playing with what you want. Or if you like see cards in the videos that you never even knew existed. So, all right guys, enjoy. Peace out.